Hello Aquarians, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and let's see what are the messages for you. And as these are general readings, they won't be resonating with each and every one of you. In that case, please check your moon sign and the name sign. For personal readings, the details are given in the description box below. So Aquarians, in the past you've been dealing with a lot of emotional turbulence, or you can say emotional wreck. You were in a situation of emotional wreck, but you are wanting to put it aside for yourself also, and maybe you're not wanting to show that heartbreak to anyone else also. So it's both ways. So you are doing it for yourself also, that you are wanting to put those broken emotions or that broken heart or those that emotional liability or that feeling in which you felt your emotions have been shattered and into pieces, into bits and pieces, totally wrecked. You are trying to build a big wall in front of it so that nobody can see it, neither can you. Okay, so you're totally wanting to push it aside, and you're very very strongly focused on getting your emotional alignment correct. Basically, you want to correct your emotional stability or emotional alignment right now. That is your goal in a huge sense. You want all your emotions in alignment. So it is just the opposite energy which you are wanting to come or working to come towards, and the emotion which you are actually in or you were in. And that is a very beautiful thing to do. So you were in a total emotional wreck. You are choosing, or actually you started working on it, just dumping those emotions, wanting to hide it from yourself and from the world both, and just focusing on your emotional alignment, because that is your happiness. That is your happiness, that is your goal right now. Okay, and the way you are working, you are trying to stabilize yourself. You are trying to, as you are working towards emotional alignment, you see that things are getting stabilized also. So things are getting balanced, things are getting stabilized, your emotions are getting stabilized now. Okay, and you can see that as you are emotionally balanced and aligned, you can see that happiness, that gateway of happiness is not very far from you. You can see those colors of happiness across this pathway. But there is something, there's a very very negative energy over here which I feel is coming in the way of your achieving your goal, and that is being emotionally stable. So maybe it is the last step, perhaps the last major step at least, or something which is messing up in your head, which has to be taken care of before you are able to reach your emotional alignment or be emotionally open. So maybe the last thread which you need to cut so that you can reach that energy of being emotionally open and aligned and happy, at least being in that energy, maybe you need to cut through the last cord of unhappiness or of overthinking or of some deception, something messing up in your head. It's getting tough for you because everything seems to be good till here, but there is something here which is big, which is playing in your head. It's playing in your head. It's getting tough to cross that last barricade or the last path to reach that beautiful emotional energy. And as you move forward, I do see that you are able to get that happiness to some extent, dumping the past behind. But there is a fear again. There is a huge fear within you. You are afraid of the inner demons. See, though you have achieved that path to some extent, you are crossing that journey, you are achieving that path and increasing your happiness step by step and even aligning it to some extent. But I do see that fear. You are looking at your own fears. You are not able to look away from those fears. You're still focused on those fears, that maybe you have the fear that again you may land up in the same situation, because your ground is not very strong. You have worked hard, you have come out of it, but the ground is not very strong. You are standing there, but still you have that fear that you may fall down. And that fear is bigger than your identity, or not identity. It's like whatever work you have done of the emotional alignment, yes, you have grown emotionally, yes, you are out of this emotional negativity, yes, you are in a better placed position from here to here to here, but still the fear or the inner demon is more than where you are right now. And that is why you feel scared, that you really don't feel stable, you don't feel that you have the ground of stability, and you feel that you may fall down, and if you fall down or if you slide, all the happiness will go. That is the fear which is very, very big in your heart. So you're looking at your demons and inner demons as to what will happen if they again overpower you. And for that, and when you think about it, you feel the need of some support system, of somebody where you can go and hide, where you can go and get cuddled. For example, a mother figure or some support system or some sort of a relationship. You feel the need to, okay, I'll just go and hug my mom, I'll just go and cuddle with somebody I love. That is the energy you feel when you so you feel, you just want to feel protected. Basically, you want to feel protected and cuddled, so that when you get scared of the inner demons, basically, because there you get that stability, there you get that love and affection, where you feel grounded and stable. So if you're standing alone, you feel the ground is not stable and you fear the inner demons, you may fall back to the old thing of emotional when you were emotionally broken. And then when you fear those energies, you feel the need to be loved and protected and cared. That is what it is. That is really a beautiful energy, and I do feel you really have someone there to cuddle you also. So anyway, Aquarians, it is really a good energy, whatever you are doing. Let's see what is the additional message for Aquarians. Yes, you've been upset, you were holding on to certain things, you want to communicate perhaps for some sort of a balance to come through. You are in a state of confusion, but you really need to sort of protect your inner peace, and for that you need to focus on yourself. You need to let go of whatever you are holding on to, if there are grudges or the fear, so that some balance can be restored. And I do feel there is a need to communicate for some of you. Some of you really want to communicate. And yes, this communication seems to be regarding some sort of a commitment here. Okay. So maybe that was the cause of your emotional turbulence there, or heartbreak, or whatever it was. So Aquarians, that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye. Thank you.